Telford's Aqueduct, which took 10 years to build between 1795 and 1805 at a cost of 47,000 back in the day. The river we are about to cross in a moment is the River Dee that starts life in Bala Lake, makes its way down through Llangollen and reaches the sea near Chester. The aqueduct is one of 3 bridges at this end of the valley, the oldest of which is the little bridge crossing the river on the right hand side, which should come clear in a moment. It is a 16th century bridge built on a 13th century model, and it gives us the place name Pont Cysullte, which means the bridge at the connecting place in Welsh. The aqueduct itself is 1,007 foot long and just under 12 foot wide, which allows 7 foot for a boat and 4 foot for a horse to walk alongside, because when it was built, all of the traffic across the bridge was horse-drawn. As we're above the river, which is the highest point, whoa, the height is 126 foot 8 inches. But I do like to cater for all, so if anybody's got a queasy belly and would rather hear a lower number, 38 metres sounds much more delightful. The youngest and tallest of the 3 bridges is the railway viaduct to the left side. It was designed by another Scottish engineer named Henry Robertson and built in 1848 and is still on the main line between Chester and Shrewsbury. The aqueduct stands on 18 pillars of local stone brought down from the hills around. The bricks were dressed on site and the mortar was strengthened with a mixture of ox blood and lime. The cast iron trough that holds the water was supplied by a business partner of Telford, William Hazeldine, who opened ironworks in Kevin Mower and Trevor to create all of the panels. The sections were brought up here and bolted together, and to make them watertight, they created a mixture of sheep's fleece dipped in boiling sugar, then topped it off with lead. So yes, you did hear me correctly. It's always reassuring to know when you're halfway along that you're floating on a bridge that's being held together by treacle. For those of you who may know your English history, 1805 may ring a bell. Ding ding. The aqueduct was finished just a month after the Battle of Trafalgar. This meant that the money for the canal network went towards the war effort, and the canal came to a dead stop at our base. With the little money they had left, the engineers needed to find a water source to fill the canal. Telford, in his infinite wisdom, decided to continue the canal back through the valley behind us, through Llangollen, and engineered what we now know as the Horseshoe Falls, a waterfall that diverts water away from the River Dee into the canal system. It gives us a constant flow of clean Welsh river water, which I dare you to say that 3 times faster, and was used originally in Nantwich and Crewe for crop irrigation, and is still being used in the water mains to this day. So the water is just one of the valuable exports that travelled across this aqueduct back in its heyday. From the side of the valley we've travelled from, it was known for its red brick from Rwabon, its coal from Kevin Mower, and the ironworks from Trevor. From the side of the valley we're travelling to, it was known for its limestone. So we do have drinks and snacks available. If anybody's interested, please pop up. And drum roll, we also have a toilet on board, woohoo, which is just at the back behind myself. Okay, just a quick question. Do we have any birthday celebrations on board today? Anybody's birthday? Well, you lucky bunch, you got away with my singing. I've got some skills, but that's not my top one, I'm very honest. At this section of the canal,